some 5 questions onto you guys. Arthur, open up your thing there for me.
You get a fire,
We're on the other side now.
the other side,
I'll start with
You
one.
start with one, I'll
Okay,
get to
same
mine.
golf. We all know mulligan, ne?
Yes.
So
I take a lot of those.
if you could have one moment of mulligan in your rugby career, what
Wow.
would it be?
Sure.
I know.
That is.
Yeah, I'm not.
What?
For me, it's. I would say it's the 2010 Super Rugby final against
In
the Bulls.
Orlando.
Orlando,
I was
yeah.
there.
Yeah, that was
That
what
was-
occasion
that was
that was.
sore.
That was the first time Stormers was in a final in Super Rugby. Obviously, the Bulls have won it a couple of years before that, and amazing occasion, full house,
Yes,
was
it was amazing.
everywhere, and I played like 10, 15 minutes, and I got injured. And that's maybe a moment, or like you ask yourself, yes, I wish I didn't get injured to play the game and hopefully made a difference. And those type of ways. Obviously, after that, I've those moments again in finals and semi-finals and playing the Bulls again. But that's just moments when you do get into a final, like a massive game like that. You just want to take full potential. You
want to use the opportunity.
Use the opportunity, and I just felt like I didn't. And it's God's will. Something that happens sometimes, but I wish I played a little bit more and not get injured in that game, and hopefully made a difference.
My mulligan is probably COVID, because I was signed at the Sunwolves in Japan.
Yeah,
and it wasn't for COVID. I think I was so happy playing my rugby for that club and playing for the Sunwolves. If I could have one mulligan, that would be the thing. Playing longer for the Sunwolves and for that Japanese people.
Yeah.
I absolutely
It's
love it.
incredible nation, eh?
Oh, absolutely loved it.
Incredible nation.
Happy they treated my family with the. Oh, we were just. It's the moment I wish I could have had for longer, and COVID interrupted it, unfortunately.
It's a lekker league. I wish I've played in the Japanese league. It looks lekker because it's running rugby. It's more your Super Rugby. Where
Stormers
URC,
rugby now.
URC and Premiership is more your slow down rugby. So that's one league. So he was actually blessed enough to play Japanese league. He played. He played for Sunwolves. He played for in France as well. So we had a good balance in terms of where we played. I played in England.
People is outstanding.
I was just going to say
I've seen it.
honestly,
The way they run that place.
people is outstanding.
Yeah.
The respect.
I cannot speak more fondly about how
Culture.
people treat you there.
But you actually just have to look at the products that they own and the brands that they own.
Yeah.
Like Toyota. You know, people always think it's a South African brand. But if you look at the products that come out of that, and I know I'm not talking more in a commercial sense, but it tells me about the culture that they have there. They're incredibly, and I'll just give you a quick one. When we had the floods in KZN not so long ago, the plant of Toyota was completely underwater. Like I'm talking, guys, about you walk in there and you're up to this point in the factories. The same day it happened, they got a phone call from the family in Japan, and they said, listen, we're about to transfer whatever the amount was, rebuild the entire factory. We believe too much in this country and the people that's here. So they're incredibly loyal at what they do.
It is enough. I mean, training sessions, they clap. They give your kids little gifts, and they know your kids' names and your wife's name. And it's honestly simply outstanding. So that's a mulligan moment for me.
Well, thank you for sharing that.
Hardest person you've run into?
Oof.
Yes, see.
As a small rugby player, man, there's a lot.
Everyone.
No, there must be that one person when you play against him, you're like, okay, I just want to run around him and
I
run
must say,
into him.
for me, it's about the centers. You know, because you obviously have that 1-1 in the centers. It was always tough to play against your man, non in Conrad Smith. Especially when it was for Hurricanes, when they played together for Hurricanes, played together for the All Blacks at that time. They were a tough combination. And like always, like center is like a combination. You're 12 and you're 13, you need to feed off each other and you have a combination. They had that combination. A lot of the time you had like one good 12, one good 13, but they can't gel, but they play 1-on-1, like individual brilliance. But they had a combination. It was always tough. Like, the day before those games, I'm only like, I must study, I must make sure that I'm prepared. Yeah, those two as a combination, I must say it was a handful.
Mine, I'm fighting between Jacob Kriel and Nomani Nadolo, but I'm going to lean towards Nadolo, who played for the Crusaders at the time. And tackling him and holding on to one of those trunks.
He was that's a big boy, eh?
That's a big boy.
Was
Fijian,
not-
eh? Yeah.
Fijian, yeah. Looked like a tight head prop, runs like a winger.
Yeah.
He's got the skills of a centre, but
130 kg.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's
I looked at him at the line out and I was like, I've got no clue, I'm going to tackle this guy. Like, I was defending at 9 and he was in my channel. I was just like, I
A
just
bit of a
couldn't.
Jonah Lomas situation.
And luckily I had Pollard at the time that could help me, but he was by far the most daunting, toughest guy I had to tackle. He was simply just, he was like a building, he was massive.
Yeah, he's massive.
Could not believe the size of the man.